Good. Hi there, everyone. So, my report is all about tips for success and sustainability. The objectives: examine separate project plans from a standpoint of increased success and sustainability. Allow project teams to create a project execution strategy. So, we have here the purpose of your project. Purpose versus objective is the difference. The overall impact or advantage that will be realized if your target audience engages in the desired behavior at the appropriate levels. Example, reduce the number of HIV patients in the Philippines. Number two, increase the number of academic awardees enrolled at the University of Antigua Tarrio Memorial Campus. So we have here, there are several approaches to an issue or resolving a matter. Certain various techniques such as following were chosen as the most viable and practical. Number one, budgeting or resource allocation. Timeline. Consideration for the organization. Moral considerations. The target markets. How are you going to determine your target markets? Number one, define your offer. Number two, track your data. Three, define your ideal audiences. Is it for young ones, for the community? And number four, profile your ideal client, like demographic, psychographic, behavioral, geographic. And number five, always conduct interviews. Under conducting interviews, we have your former customers, current customers, and ideal customers. These three, you should always ask them about the product itself or the campaign that they experience under your market. What's their feedback? Is it good or is it bad? Number six, research your competitor's target. What are your competitors' target? That's the question. The project goals. However, before your target audience can act on a change in behavior, we must first provide them with necessary information or knowledge. What attitude do we want them to adopt so that they can easily adopt the behavior that we want them to adopt itself? Determine the behaviors you want your target audience to adopt, modify, abandon, or reject. Number two, the knowledge your audience requires in order to generate a favorable attitude regarding the activity you wish to encourage. Number three, the information does what the audience needs to know in order for them to develop a negative attitude toward the behavior, which hinders the adoption of the idea you are promoting. The target goals. We are using SMART. Determine your target levels of change as a consequence of the program efforts. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and of course we have time bound. So these are the feature objectives. Other things to consider. Of course, you should always think the barrier, the benefits, the competition, and of course the influential others. Other things to consider. Still, I will explain to you each one of them. The barriers. Extrinsic variable that create barriers that may be reaching the desired aim harder. Now, other people's actions and opinions have a direct influence on our life, resulting in a shift in our regular behavior pattern. Benefits. Discovering strategies to improve motivation is critical because it helps us to modify behavior, build competencies, be creative, create goals, cultivate interests, make plans, develop talents, and promote engagement. Competition. These are the behaviors that our target audience would prefer over the ones we are encouraging. These are behaviors that people have done forever, such as a habit that they would have to abandon. Messages sent by organizations or people that contradict or oppose the desired behavior. The influential others. These influential others could be members of your target audiences, social groups, or individuals whom your target audience finds trustworthy, credible, and likable. How to position your product. Positioning is the act of creating your actual and perceived offering such that it falls on the occupies a specific spot in minds of your target customer, as well as your product's unique selling features. It is not what you do to your product that is important. It is what do to the minds of your target audience regarding your product. Is it catchy? Is it that worth remembering? What is it? So how you position your product? How will you market your product or a project? So we have here the description of behavior, and it's underlined in this case. So bear in mind the following. Blow bag. Blow bag stands for battery, lights, oil, water, brakes, air, and of course, gas. How will you market your product or project? Of course, we have four. We have here bearers focused positioning. People will buy what they know, trust, and value, making purchasing easier and justifying the price. Benefits focusing positioning. Creating a positive image increases product sales and helps customers make informed decisions. Competition-based positioning. Create a successful marketing positioning plan using competition-based positioning. And lastly, competition-focused positioning and repositioning. Understanding your competitors and conduct research to compare and contrast your companies with their to establish a completion brand message. Create a position that represents the company's values and mission statements. So we have here, why do you use promotional product? What are the benefits? So we should always think a different way. So some of these increase brand recognitions, mass outreach and low cost, and alternative cards. Of course, we always can use it. We can also have powerful marketing platforms. Promotions. How does promotions help? Promotions are persuasive communications that are developed and delivered to elicit actions from your target audience. So there are four components to designing developing your advertising materials. 1. Messages. What you want to say, motivated by what you want your target audience to do, know, and believe. Messengers, who will convey your message or seem to endorse or support your offer. 3. Creative strategy, what you intend to say and display, as well as how you intend to convey it. And 4. Communication channels, when and where will your messages appear. So, promoting your projects. There are 10 tips. So, tips in developing your messages. Tip 1. Make things basic and straightforward. Tip 2. Concentrate on the advantages to the audience. Tip 3. When utilizing fear, employ reputable sources and follow up with remedies. Tip 4. Attempt to convey messages that are vivid, specific, and personal. Tip 5. Make messages simple to remember. Tip 6. Enjoy some fun every now and again. Tip 7. Try asking a question instead of nagging. Tip 8. Attempt to come up with a huge concept. And tip 9. Make norms evident. And tip 10. Share true tales about individuals or testimonials. You should always have testimonials because the testimonials will speak all about your product, how efficient, how effective your product is, especially to the mass people. So again, these are the 10 tips in developing your messages. So, this is Levichad A. Beristo, and this is my report. Thank you so much.